Horoscope for Libra, Tuesday, 10 March 2026. Welcome to CosmologicaLab. Today, Libra, the universe gives you a breath. The energy feels like a fresh breeze that caresses your skin and invites you to breathe out a sigh of relief. It is one of those days when life seems to move to the rhythm of your heartbeat, as if the cosmos had tuned its instrument to accompany you with notes of harmony. Despite this gentle breeze, there is a subtle tension in the air, a pressure that asks you to pay attention to what happens below the surface. Don't be alarmed, this energy is like a counterpoint in a melody, necessary to give it depth, but not to eclipse the main melody. Today, the cosmos asks you to combine the lightness of opportunity with the firmness of the limits that sustain you. Taking this energy to the professional field, feel how the threads of the universe are woven in your favor. The Sun and Mercury in trigon with Jupiter open doors that you didn't know existed. Today, in the office or in the meeting room, you will notice how your voice gains more weight. Maybe that idea that you've been keeping in your mind for weeks will form and become a project that everyone will recognize. Jupiter in House 10, the King of Growth, moves you to make bold decisions, but with intelligence. You could receive an unexpected proposal of collaboration or a recognition that places you on a more visible plane. However, not everything is expansion. Uranus in House 8, that planet of surprises, reminds you that in the field of partners or loans, you have to be careful. Today is not the day to sign contracts lightly, but to review in detail any shared agreement. In addition, the fact that Venus is paired with Saturn in House 7 asks you to combine elegance with firmness in your labor relations, heads, colleagues. If you have to negotiate a term or ask for a wage adjustment, today you have the energy to do it gracefully, but without losing sight of the limits. Taking this energy to the realm of health and routines, feel how the Sun in House 6, accompanied by Mercury and Mars, awakens your body as if it were a tree that sprouts after winter. Today, your physical energy is not typical of any day, but it seems charged with an impetus you want to channel. This situation can be given. The alarm clock sounds, you stretch and feel on your back an unusual lightness, as if the sheets slipped on a smooth surface. That energy drives you to move. Perhaps today it is you who propose a morning walk, or who prepares a homemade vegetable soup that makes you feel like you're cooking to replenish your strength after a battle. Your body asks you to combine action with order. Mars asks you to move, but Saturn, in his appearance with Pluto, reminds you that discipline is the key. If you feel that your routine is becoming monotonous, today is the day to give it a creative twist. If you always exercise at the same time, try to move it at sunset and see how light changes your perception. Taking this energy to the emotional terrain and the bonds, feel how Venus in House 7, even if it is in square with the moon, asks you to gently review your closest relationships. Today, it is as if a thin veil were lifted, allowing you to see aspects that you had hitherto ignored. Venus and Saturn, together in your House 7, remind you that elegance and patience are fundamental. You could have a pending conversation with a coworker or a neighbor asking for a more strategic approach. The moon in trigon with Venus also provides a touch of romanticism, but be careful. The quadrature with Mars could translate into a situation where you feel you need to act urgently, but you don't have the full information. If you have to make an important decision as a couple, today you should leave room for reflection. It is not the day to act with momentum, but to ask, listen, and allow time to reveal the answers. Neptune's presence in House 7, although in conjunction with Venus, adds a touch of idealism, but also ambiguity. Today, in your relationships, you might feel that something is too beautiful to be true. Whatever the case, trust your intuition, but don't let Neptune's cloud the clarity of your decisions. Taking this energy to the mental and growth terrain, feel how Mercury in trine with Jupiter throws a powerful reminder. Today, your mind is a river in motion, but not a chaotic one, but one that flows with purpose. The moon in House 3 and Pluto in House 5 combine to create a stage where the deep and the everyday intertwine. Today, you may find a connection between a seemingly trivial thought and a deeper truth. When reading an email from a friend, you might feel that his words speak directly to you about a topic that you've been spinning in your mind. The key is to listen to those moments of synchrony. In addition, Pluto at home 5 invites you to review personal projects with a more transformative look. If you've been delaying the creation of something you're passionate about, today is the day to bring it to life. The energy is like a spark that you need to gently rub so it doesn't go out. If you have a workspace in the house, today is the time to clean it not only physically, but emotionally. Remove any objects that no longer serve you and leave room for the new. Today, the universe asks you to anchor positive energy with a simple but powerful ritual. Thanks to the Sun's trine with Jupiter and Mercury's sextile with Jupiter, you can take advantage of this alignment to create a physical reminder of your intention. You will take a transparent quartz, which symbolizes clarity and expansion, and place it in a place where sunlight passes through it, like the sill of a window. Let this stone fill itself with the energy of the day, and when it is no longer at your disposal, you will simply thank it and save it for another moment. Today, Libra, let a touch of soft rose, associated with Venus, enter your life. You can wear an inside shirt, handkerchief, or even change the wallpaper of your phone. It is not a grandiloquent symbolic act, but a subtle reminder that today beauty and grace are on your side. If you don't have something of this color by hand, don't worry. The important thing is not the color, but the intention with which you use it. May you discover today that balance is not a goal, but a state to which you already belong. Have a nice day, dear Libra. Subscribe to CosmologicaLab so you don't miss the next video. Give it a like if it resonated with you, and let us know in the comments what you thought. See you in the next video.